This is how it used to be. This is how Old Trafford can be. This is Manchester United, who once upon a time were never beaten, and tonight they remembered how it can be.
Okay, new Manchester United under Michael Carrick now is terrifying.
Arsenal half today, Patrick Dorgu, but he's done really well here. What an effort that is! Outstanding from Patrick Dorgu! Goals 2 weekends in a row in the Premier League. It's not just about the finish, it's how he controlled it.
Is this the moment, after years in the wilderness, the questions, the pain? Is this the season Manchester United finally become what they should be? A monster, a terrifying prospect, a team that walks onto the pitch and makes opponents think, how do we survive this? There's a strange feeling around Manchester United right now. Not joy, not celebration, something quieter, a calm confidence, the kind that doesn't need to announce itself. Manchester United have beaten Manchester City.
There was no, as soon as they won the ball, it didn't matter where the ball was won, there was no restraint. Go forward, and we saw that in the first goal.
3 on 2 here, 4 on 2 as Dorgu joins in. Bruno Fernandes, Stretford and Derby Day! Old Trafford, as you may remember it. What a noise!
They've gone to the Emirates and beaten Arsenal.
For Manchester United, this is Matthias Cunha! That's a superb strike, and Manchester United have turned it around again!
They've returned to Old Trafford and won again.
Something I've seen for a very, very long time in Manchester United, but that is what Manchester United historically always has been able to do.
Three wins in a row, and yet the noise feels restrained. No victory laps, no proclamations of a new era, just control. Because deep down, everyone senses it. This isn't chaos football. This isn't adrenaline. This isn't a caretaker bounce. This is something far more unsettling. Michael Carrick hasn't made Manchester United louder. He's made them quieter, and that's why this is getting scary. There was a time, not long ago, when coming to Old Trafford meant opportunity. Opponents arrived fearless, brave, confident. They came expecting points, and more often than not, they took them. The theatre of dreams became familiar territory. Carrick has changed that. Now teams arrive cautious, measured, nervous, because the fear is back. But make no mistake, this is not the old Manchester United. This isn't nostalgia football. This isn't chasing Ferguson's shadow. This is new United. Attacking, entertaining, front foot, unapologetic. The football isn't reckless. It's intentional, fearless, not frantic. And suddenly, Old Trafford feels alive again. Every interim manager gets the same label. New manager bounce. The laziest explanation in football. A few emotional wins, a short spike, then reality returns.
It become irresistible that Michael Carrick has to become a really strong part of this conversation about United's future.
I think if United win every game from now till the end of the season, I still wouldn't be giving them the job.
Why?
I just think they need something, a bigger, more experienced manager. Simple as that. Carrick could win every game. Timing coming into the job was fantastic for him, and he said it there. He's enjoying it. You enjoy management when you're winning football matches, of course. But I think the size of the club and the challenges they face over the next few years, because really, I know I've heard Jamie Carragher mention the last few weeks, you want a manager you feel will come in and get Man United winning league titles. Are we all going to sit here and believe Michael Carrick can get United winning league titles?
But bounces don't look like this. A bounce doesn't slow the game down. A bounce doesn't create structure. A bounce doesn't remove panic. Against City, United didn't survive. They dictated. Against Arsenal, they didn't cling on. They controlled space. Against Fulham, they didn't chase goals. They waited for them. That's not emotion. That's organisation. Carrick's United don't play faster. They play clearer. Correct positioning. Correct tempo. Correct decisions. This team isn't running on adrenaline. It's running on instruction. Carrick's first test wasn't gentle. Manchester derby, Pep Guardiola, the most sophisticated system in modern football. Carrick didn't park the bus. He didn't gamble on chaos. He removed City's rhythm. Pressing was selective, not wild. Passing lanes were closed, not players chased. City were forced wide, then backward, then frustrated. United didn't beat City with intensity. They beat them with restraint. Every time City tried to accelerate, United slowed the game down. That's not bravery, that's confidence. And suddenly, the bounce narrative sounded hollow. If City was intelligence, Arsenal was belief. The Emirates doesn't beat you with moments. It beats you with waves, momentum, territory, pressure. This is where interim teams fold. But United didn't flinch. They neutralized Arsenal's intensity instead of matching it. Possession wasn't about domination. It was about denial. United slowed the tempo when the crowd demanded speed. They suffered correctly. No panic clearances, no emotional collapse. And when the final whistle blew, the Emirates was silent. Arteta beaten at home. A title contender shocked. This wasn't luck. This was control under pressure. Then came the game everyone waits for. The trap game. The low block. The test where United usually fall. Fulham. This is where past projects collapsed. But Carrick adjusted again. Same patience. Same discipline. Same structure. Substitutions weren't defensive. They were aggressive.
Mateus Cunha down the right-hand side. Cunha taking on O'Reilly, looks to get the cross in. Dorgu, 2-0! Oh, Mateus Cunha, it's fantastic! He works his socks off. He drills a brilliant cross in.
Made to win, not to protect.
Cunha through. Chance here for Cunha! Oh! Mateus Cunha has fired home for Manchester United!
Old Trafford roared like a trophy night, because this win confirmed the truth. This team doesn't rise for occasions. It operates within a framework. Look at the squad selection. Different solutions for different opponents. City, Arsenal, Fulham. Each game demanded intelligence, and got it. Two-touch football, short passing, open play, fearless confidence. And look at Bruno. Look at Mainu. Not just good. Elite, positioned correctly, trusted fully, empowered, not restricted. This is coaching. Here's where things change. Not inside Old Trafford, but outside it. Opposition managers stop talking about themselves. They start talking about United. Press conferences shift. Phrases appear. They're very organized. They control games. They're difficult to play against. That's football code. That's fear. Teams don't come to Old Trafford looking to express themselves anymore. They come to survive. Midfields sit deeper. Fullbacks hesitate. Wingers track back instead of attacking. Because Carrick's United punish mistakes. Quietly. No chaos. No warning. Just control. And then the goal. And once the league senses that control, preparation changes. That's when fear becomes real. Listen closely. The loudest voices have softened. No more jokes. No more dismissal. The same pundits who said, he's only interim. He hasn't got the CV. He can't win trophies.
You want a manager you feel will come in and get Man United winning league titles. Are we all going to sit here and believe Michael Carrick can get United winning league titles?
So I think it's right that Michael Carrick, to be fair, keeps the job to the end of the season, hands the baton over to a Thomas Tuchel, a Carlo Ancelotti, someone of that world-class still. That's what his job is now.
Now say nothing, because this version of United doesn't give them angles. There's no drama to exaggerate, no collapse to predict, just structure. And that's uncomfortable, because pundits thrive on chaos. Carrick has removed it. And when results match control, narratives die, silence follows. Michael Carrick doesn't sell himself. He never did as a player. He doesn't now as a manager. But every great control team had a conductor. Carrick was that player. Now he's that coach. He doesn't chase dominance, he engineers it. And that is dangerous at Manchester United. Because once control becomes habit, expectation follows. Manchester United aren't fixed, but they're no longer chaotic. They're calm, structured, patient, and that should worry everyone. Because confidence built on emotion fades. Confidence built on control grows. The board still searches. Big names, world-class resumes, maybe for safety, maybe for image, maybe for power. But here's the uncomfortable question. If Carrick has restored United's DNA, if fear is back, if the football is electric, why can't he be permanent? So I'll ask you, is this just a moment? Or the beginning of something real? And if Carrick keeps winning, how long can Manchester United keep calling him interim? Let me know in the comments.